Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to episode number 61 of the Detroit Lions franchise here on Madden NFL 21. Today, the Detroit Lions look to rebound after an embarrassing loss to the Green Bay Packers last week by facing the Miami Dolphins, who have a very different man underneath center. We'll talk about more in a second. So if you're excited for this one, make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. But this is a chance for the Detroit Lions to rebound, and they will kick the ball off to start the game to Miami, who will take it in the back of the end zone and take a knee. And here comes that new man underneath center. It is third-round rookie Kedon Slovis out of the University of Southern Cal. He got his first chance last week to play, 359 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Not a bad stat line, as the Miami Dolphins will be missing Tua for the rest of the season. He suffered an injury back in week number 1. So this is the audition for Slovis. He could really improve his stock with a good season. Here is on 1st and 10. Nate Landman has to come off the field, so a good start for this Detroit Lions defense. 2nd and 7 now. Slovis with his first pass of the game. It is a check down to his top target, Devontae Parker, who gained a few. Now 3rd and 5. Another pass for Slovis. It's a short one, and it is batted out of the hands of Sage Surratt, but caught by Melvin Gordon on the rebound. Lucky tip play for Miami will move the sticks. Gordon is the new running back out in Miami. They also have Matt Breida. However, he will miss this game due to injury, as Slovis out to the flats for Chris Olave. And it is star center Josh Myers who has to come off of the field. Dolphins have built a very solid line. They have good core players. Myers is one of them, so that could be a big loss for the Dolphins. Now on 2nd and 8, a pass complete left side. However, it will be coming back. There is a holding on the offense, specifically Robert Hunt at that right guard position. So now 2nd and 16. Slovis back to pass once more. Drops around in the pocket. He's got nobody open. He's actually going to be sacked, fumbled. That is Charles Harris on the sack. Is bringing it now 3rd and 26. The Dolphins are going to come out bunch to the left. Slovis is going to drop back to pass for it. Has a man wide open up the seam. It's Devontae Parker, who breaks a couple of tackles and picks up the first down. That is unacceptable if you're the Detroit Lions. 3rd and 26. It brought a little bit of pressure, but that was broken coverage, to say the least. So now the Dolphins with another chance on life with 2nd and 6. Check down to Gordon. He will move the sticks down to the 24-yard line. As the Dolphins, they're marching on this first possession. Slovis has looked very good so far. As now 2nd and 8. Nice, cool, quick dump off to Gordon. We'll gain him about a yard or two. 3rd and 7. Miami will go empty. Slovis, right side, man wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki with the touchdown. Another broken coverage play. We're actually going to take a look at this one. This is supposed to be cover 4, and Tracy Walker takes the underneath route, which leaves Gesicki wide open in the end zone for 6. So now the Lions will take the field. Here comes Matthew Stafford, who's so far on season 574 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He had 2 of those picks last week against Green Bay. Looking to cut those out this week against Miami secondary that's very young and very good. First play from scrimmage will be a handoff to Swift, who goes absolutely nowhere. That is Tack McKinley with the stop. 2nd and 10. Stafford now in the pocket. He's going to move to his right. Throws off balance, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Garyon Conley. Speaking of the interceptions, that was a very poor throw by Stafford. On the run, completely misses his target. Take another look at this one. I mean, he had a man open, but way overthrew him, and Conley, all he had to do was sit down for another interception. So then the Dolphins with the football again at the 24 of Detroit. They gain about 2 on this play. Wilson is actually shaken up on the play, so he'll come out for a little bit. He would be okay. Now 3rd and 2. A little bit of motion. Dolphins are going to look left side. Fires at the goal line, and they're going to rule that a touchdown for Devontae Parker. He beats Daryl Worley in man coverage and is rewarded with his 25th career TD. And the Miami Dolphins already up 14-0. We're about a halfway through the first quarter. This is looking a lot like a continuation of the Packers game from last week, as Stafford completes his first pass left side. Now 2nd and inches. Play fake to Swift in the pocket. Stafford, he's running out of time. He's actually going to be sacked. Kyle Van Noy off the edge brings him down. Sets up now 3rd and 11. Dolphins looking to bring some more pressure. They do back off. However, Stafford has a man in his face already. Just heaves up a prayer, and thankfully It falls to the turf. Well, let's look at this one. Kyle Van Noy, again, nobody picks him up. That is a bad missed block. That is Rick Wagner's man on that right side. I don't know what he was thinking, leaving him go untouched. But this is basically looking like the fifth quarter of the Packers game. Is now Gordon with a nice run out to the 46, and the Dolphins are firing on all cylinders. This is a little alarming because the Dolphins were the worst team in the NFL just a season ago. They do have a lot of young talent, but you cannot be getting beat this bad. Slovis so far is looking like a Pro Bowler. Second inches handoff to Melvin Gordon. It is a fumble, however, they will review it. That ball was down, and therefore Miami does keep the ball, so don't get your hopes up on that one. Second and 7 now, handoff Gordon. Again, he picks up about 5, making it a more manageable 3rd and 3. Two wide receivers to Slovis' left, but they're going to hand off right side to Gordon, who will power through again. And that'll move the stakes for Miami once more. Now out to the 25 underneath Sander. A little bit of a pump draw. Gordon again with the carry. Nice redirection. Gets to about the marker. Lions' run defense this year has been very poor to say the least, and is showing again this week against Miami. Second and 1. They're going to throw for it. Check down, but that one is dropped. That should have been an interception. Sage should have turned the ball over there, but Miami gets lucky. Third and 1. They learn their lesson. They're just going to keep it on the ground in I formation, and Gordon's still going. Sloppy tackling by Detroit. Gordon gets out to the 5-yard line. 10 seconds now left to go in the first quarter. First and goal for Miami. Handoff Gordon left side. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 2. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Dolphins threatening to score again. There's now second and goal. I formation. Slovis, he's going to throw for it, however, looks right side, wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. It is Devontae Parker. Even leaps into the hands of Deshaun Hand for a, no pun intended, for a little bit of insult to injury. And Miami is up 21-0. It's been basically a quarter, and it's just going bad to worse if you're a Detroit fan. First and 10, illegal block in the back. Even the good plays don't count. That is Spencer Pulley with the illegal block in the back. Now first and 19, handoff Swift right side. He's got a little bit of yardage here, gain of about 6. That's going to set up a more manageable 3rd and 8 now. Stafford going to throw for it. Looks across the middle, has TJ Hawkinson. Nice grab by the tight end. That'll move the sticks out to the 45-yard line. The Lions hoping to try to get anything going on offense. New set of downs, handoff Swift, running left side. He's going to pick up the first down. Nice fight through the arm tackle of second-year corner Sean Wade. It's now first and 10 into Miami territory. They're going to go back to Swift. Lions wanting to emphasize the ground game this week. They went with the pass game last week against Green Bay. Didn't really work out, so trying to reestablish that run. But now it's 3rd and 4. Stafford is going to throw for it. Looks left side for Galladay, and that one is broken up. Nice play by Conley to deflect that pass. And on the 38 of Miami, Detroit's going to punt it. Not a very happy decision, as there are boos currently going on in the stadium. As Mike Zimmer with a very safe call, as that Dolphins will now start the ball with a 13. Second and 10 now. Slovis, right side, quick pass to Gesicki. That's going to pick up about 2. Slovis 12 for 14 on the day. 3rd and 8 now. Slovis in the pocket, going to look left side for Gordon, who has it for 7, but he fights forward for the remaining few yards, and that is a first down. Tackling has been very poor so far for the Lions, and it results in another Dolphins first down. Now with the 24, handoff left side, Gordon redirects, but he's met after a gain of about 4. Making now 2nd and 6. Slovis underneath center. He's going to throw for it here. Drops back, fires across the middle. Gesicki wide open, gets away from Foyesade behind Jamie Collins. And now the Dolphins out to about midfield, just driving. This defense has no answer for this Miami attack. 6.5 to go in the second quarter. Quick pass left side. There is Chris Olave, the second-year man. 4th round pick a season ago. And this Dolphins wide receivers core has got a lot of good young players. But on 1st and 10, it is the running back Gordon again with a nice run. However, there is a very late flag, a very late holding call against Miami. They're going to get backup center Ted Karras with the hold. So Lions get a little bit of a savior there. Now 1st and 18, stretch run left side for Gordon. He gets maybe a couple. Nice run defense on that play. Now 3rd and 14, split back for Miami. Slovis going to throw for it. He just checks it down to Gordon. Doesn't really get much. So the Lions are able to get off the field without surrendering any points here. And they have the ball with about 4 minutes to go. Can they put up points here in the first half? They're going to start off with a swift handoff who's met in the hole by the former Lion, Deron Harmon. Now 2nd and 6, handoff. Swift is your deep back. It's met by Tack McKinley this time. Lions still trying to emphasize this ground game despite being down by 21 points. But now it's 3rd and 4. You kind of have to throw for it. Dolphins bring pressure, and it gets to him in a hurry. Shaq Lawson with the sack. Stafford had no time to throw. Lawson just comes through the gap unblocked. That is Vaitai giving up Lawson for free. And Stafford once again finds himself on the turf. As that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Dolphins now with the football, and they're at the 40-yard line. Can the Dolphins put up more points here in the first half? Slovis looking to throw for it. He's got his man out to the 50-yard line. That is Sage Surratt, second-year wide receiver as well. He had 8 touchdowns a season ago, by the way. 1st and 10, Slovis across the middle, wide open. Melvin Gordon, Jamie Collins could not keep up, and that is a 28-yard catch and run. The Dolphins, there's no stopping them. This Lions defense has no answer for any of the Miami's playmakers. Now 1st and 10, Slovis, quick pass across the middle. That one is broken up by Collins. Nice play defensively. Haven't said that much today. Now 2nd and 8, empty set. Another quick pass, and it's to Chris Olave, and this time he's out to about the 2 with less than a minute to go. Dolphins threatening again. They're going to come out big here. 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the ball game. Gordon deep in the backfield. Is actually going to be a throw. That's a bad mistake. As Slovis goes down in a hurry for a sack. Now 2nd and goal. They're going to go shotgun, split back again. Going to try to throw for it again. Slovis barely gets the pass off. Melvin Gordon spins off of a tackle and gets to about the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. Slovis going back underneath center. He's going to throw for it here. Slovis, nobody's open, just fires it through the back of the end zone. And the Dolphins will get 3 to close out the first half, as Deshaun Hand is very excited about that. And it is 24-0 going into the half. Another blowout here in Detroit. The fans not happy, as do the Lions have any sort of answer for Miami? We'll have to find out in the second half. Let's take a look at what's going on around the league week 3 as we start to separate the good teams from the bad. Let's start in Chicago, where the Buffalo Bills are up 14-7, and they are winless on the year. Trying to find that first win. I thought Buffalo would represent the AFC. Allen has 2 touchdowns in the first half, looking to reconcile that. Out in Baltimore, the Ravens, who are also winless, are down 17-7 to the undefeated Jets. That is not backwards, ladies and gentlemen. The Jets are 2-0. The Ravens are 0-2. Lastly, we'll stay in the state of Florida, this time though with the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're down 14-7 at the half to the winless Eagles. Wentz with 2 touchdown passes in the first half. Fields only 59 yards passing. Back to this game though, the Lions at least start off with the football as they're going to go fake motion here on 1st and 10, and that is Jamal Williams getting his first carry of the day. Powers forward for a gain of 4. Swift will check back in on 2nd down. They're going to hand off his way right side. He's met maybe a couple of yards shy by Raekwon McMillan. 3rd and 1, 3 tight ends in the game. Williams back in. You can tell they're going to go power, and they do. Williams moves the sticks, get out to about the 41-yard line. Now they're going to try to spread out Miami. 4 receivers in the game. Stafford, though, dumps it off to Swift. I think that play actually lost a few yards. Stafford only had 57 yards passing and does have that interception. Now 3rd and 12, Stafford in the pocket, trying to get it to his man coming across the middle. However, he's hit as he throws. Just needed a little bit more time. That's kind of been the story of the ball game. Now the Dolphins with the football again, looking to extend this lead to 4 possessions as Gordon's met right side after a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Slovis looking to throw for it. Right side, there is Gesicki, who just blows by 2 defenders, and he is off and running out past the 35-yard line to the 33 of Detroit. Poor angling, poor pursuit, poor tackling, just poor defense. No defense wanting to be played today as Foyesade and Okuda, out of all people, looked silly. 1st and 10, handoff Gordon. There's a nice run defense play, though, by Jamie Collins, the defending NFL Defensive Player of the Year. 3rd and 3, split set here for Miami. Slovis going to throw right side, wide open Mike Gesicki. Nice play by Slovis to find the hole in the cover 2. He's already passed 300 yards passing now today. Looking like an all-pro. Now at the 4-yard line, it's a little bit of a fullback dive here on first down. That is Okonkwo with a rare handoff. They're going to stay in this I formation on second goal. This time give it to Gordon. He's met. Maybe gains a yard. But now it's 3rd and goal. Can the Lions have a little bit of a goal line stand here? 2 tight ends in the game for Miami. It's going to be a handoff to Gordon once more. But this time he powers through Trey Flowers into the end zone for a touchdown. That makes it now 31-0. The Lions getting absolutely routed here. We're going to skip a little bit ahead into the 3rd quarter. Lions trying to put some points on the board. 1st and 10 throwaway for Stafford, as now Rick Wagner has to come off the field. Comes from bad to worse for Detroit. They're now down 3 offensive linemen. 2nd and 10, Stafford in the pocket, going to lob one to the right side of the end zone, and that one is caught for a touchdown. Kenny Golladay puts the Lions on the board finally with a score, and what a catch by Kenny Golladay with one hand reaching back and snagging this one. Stafford just kind of lobs it up for him, and you got to let Kenny Golladay do the rest. Beautiful coverage by Sean Wade. But Kenny Golladay, he's a special player. What would the Lions do without Kenny Golladay? That'll take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Dolphins up 31-7, and they will punt the ball to start the 4th quarter. So the Lions, maybe a little bit of life here. Is it too little, too late, however? Patterson takes it at his own 25. Jukes moves to the left side, breaks a tackle, fights to the 39-yard line. Impressive return for the specialist. That's what Patterson does best. So now the Lions will start from the 39-yard line, a quarter to go. Stafford on 1st and 10. Quick pass across the middle to TJ Hawkinson. That'll gain about 6. Stafford trying to find some sort of rhythm here in the 2nd half. Now a quick pass to Golden Tate, who completely drops it. Tate returning for his first time in Detroit. He used to be a line, actually drafted by the Lions. Now back here for a second stint, and he makes up for his drop here, making a 3rd and 3 grab. That'll move the chains. He's got 3 catches for 33 yards in his Lions return. 1st and 10, Stafford. This time another quick pass to Hawkinson, the former Iowa Hawkeye. Gets out to the 37. 3rd and 2 now. 3 receivers are in the game. Stafford going to look across the middle. There is Golden Tate with a catch. And he puts the move on Deron Harmon and finds the end zone. What a juke by Golden Tate. Touchdown Lions, 37 yards. Do yourself a dance, fella, as he has been missed. The crowd welcoming him back, as you can see in the background, with open arms. It's good to see Golden Tate back in Detroit. The 2-point conversion try. Stafford throws it up in the end zone. He is intercepted. That is Jerome Baker. Thankfully, that won't go against his stat sheet, but the 2-point conversion does fail. The Lions still down by 18. 1st and 10, the Dolphins just trying to run out some clock now as Gordon with the handoff. He gains maybe about 4. 2nd and 6, 2 tight ends in the ballgame. Dolphins letting the clock run. Handoff to Gordon again. Gains maybe a yard. Actually met in the hole. Now 3rd and 6. The Dolphins will throw for it here on 3rd down. There's a man right side, Gesicki, who breaks a tackle, and Gesicki is off to the races. Nobody will catch him. Touchdown, Dolphins. And any chance the Lions had of a comeback just got put to rest there on that 71-yard catch and run. Just poor tackling again. Dolphins, extra point attempt is up, and it is good. And now the Lions, a little bit later in the 4th quarter, down by 25 points. Swift will get the handoff. It's a nice little run by Swift as he does find the end zone. So the Lions make it a little bit more respectable. Nice carry by Swift. But they do eventually fall here in Game 3. 38-20 is your final score. And the Lions drop to 1-2 on the season as they gave up over 500 yards on defense. After a very impressive Week 1, you got to wonder, was that just a one-week wonder? Especially the Eagles are winless the last time we checked, so that win looks a little bit less meaningful. This team, they got to find an identity, specifically on the defense. Here are your stats. Slovis completed over 80% of his passes. What a day by the 3rd-round rookie. Really showing out for himself, and actually gives the Dolphins a little bit of trade value if they want to trade him after this season, or if they want to trade Tua. Stay tuned for that in the future. As you get a little bit of upgrades now, Swift gets an upgrade, as well as a couple of other people. But back to the game, just an overall abysmal performance. Just could not get the offense going. No offensive line. Stafford That interception, I knew it was probably a bad idea to throw on the run, but I didn't think he'd throw it right to Conley, who brought it back. So that one kind of stings. And then defensively, there was just no stopping Slovis. I tried to play cover 2 because Slovis's main strength is on his short accuracy, so I thought if we could take away the short accuracy, we might have a chance. But no, he just carved this up. Slovis just looked like Tom Brady out there. Marvin Wilson also gets an upgrade. He's actually okay. He will not miss any time. So we try to develop our first round rookie from a year ago. And now taking a look at week 3, taking a look at scores. Eagles actually did win their game, so they're no longer winless. Buffalo wins as well. A couple of other key games we'll take a look at. The Packers beat the Giants. And on Thursday night, the Tennessee Titans defeat the Houston Texans. We'll actually start with that one because Ryan Tannehill, the former MVP from a season ago, finally put up an MVP performance. 315 yards, 3 touchdowns for Tennessee. And so far, Tannehill has kind of been a bust after last season. But looks like trying to get Tennessee back on the right track. I did have them winning the AFC South after all. The Bills, they pick up their first win of the season, 24-17 over the Chicago Bears. Trey Lance, 201 yards, a touchdown, just kind of average. Allen did have 2 touchdowns of his own. But the Bills finally in the win column. Like I said earlier, they are my AFC favorites. So we'll see if they can get their act together. We will play Buffalo later in the season. And lastly, the Minnesota Vikings drop at home to the 27-24 to the Saints. Cousins 2 interceptions. Daniel Jones 3 interceptions. The Vikings are winless on the season. They sit at 0-3. They spent the 3rd overall pick on Sam Howell. You gotta think it'll be his time in a couple weeks. We actually do play the Minnesota Vikings next. More on that in a second. But here are your players of the week. Carson Wentz gets it for the Eagles. 3 touchdown passes gets them their first win. Bobby Wagner had 19 tackles. Derwin James 2 touchdowns, one of them a pick 6. And Devin Duvernay 12 catches, 228 yards, 2 touchdowns. What a fantasy stat line. But in week 4, the 1-2 Lions will play host to the 0-3 Vikings, who have also been ravaged by injuries. No Eric Kendricks, no Anthony Harris, and no Jamar Chase. But this Vikings squad, they have some pieces. I just think it falls at the quarterback position. Kirk Cousins this year has not looked good at all. He has actually not thrown a touchdown pass yet. So you got to wonder, when is Mike Tomlin going to turn it over to Sam Howell? I think the fans in Minnesota want to see Sam Howell. We will see, however, Kirk Cousins this week. Tomlin has told the press that Cousins will be the starter in week number 4. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that resolves in a win for us. But we've had some troubles with Minnesota in the past. Even if Kirk Cousins is still the starter. I mean, he's still a decent quarterback. I just don't think he is the quarterback that Minnesota needs right now. Here's a look at his attributes. Green across the board, but, he is regressing. They do, however, still have Dalvin Cook on offense, which is going to be a problem because our run defense has not been good this year, and Dalvin Cook is a very good running back. And they still have Adam Thielen, despite Jamar Chase missing today, so I'm assuming Thielen will draw plenty of Okudah. On defense, Daniil Hunter, he's going to be a tough one to block. He is a phenomenal defensive lineman. But thanks to the injuries, they will have to rely on a couple of second-year University of Southern Cal players. Palai Gaotiote, the 4th, will be the linebacker, and Talona Hufanga is a starting strong safety. The reason why I highlight him, no Harrison Smith for Minnesota anymore. Remember, he signed a 2-year deal with San Francisco in the offseason, so Hufanga, who is also a big hitter, will have to take his place. That'll do it for this one. Hopefully we can get a win in week 4 against the Vikings. Sorry we kind of fallen into this tough stretch. But that's going to do it for me in this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.